It's a terrific Tuesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Good morning, I'm Tyler Glen, and thanks for spending part of your morning with us at the Beach House Beach Bunker. Get your water wings ready, Sunseekers. The rains have come. Well, our special weather statement is gone. We don't have any watches and warnings, but we have some prolonged rain showers for our areas as grad week continues. Congratulations to Crocus Plains. It is your grad day today. Yes, graduation. More taxpayers in the system. Well, you're here just in time. You're here just in time on the show today. Canada Strong Pass is back. How much money can you save? What are the freebies? We'll do the rundown. Also, Nanaimo cookies. They're a favorite, but people are having a hard time on the internet once discovering Nanaimo bars. How to pronounce the word Nanaimo. But we all have a weird word that we have a hard time pronouncing, like Worcestershire sauce. And charcuterie board. And inflation is starting to scare people. Who needs the horror movies at the box office? Well, you just have to wait for the inflation report, which came out yesterday. Tomatoes, 45% jump in price. God, hit me right in the pico. Right in the pico de gallo. A 45%. Are you kidding me right now? We are going ranch dressing, between the Europeans buying up all the ranch. What the hell are we going to put on our pizza? Can't even put tomato sauce on the pizza anymore. That will be a $500 tomato charge, sir. 45%. We have an update on the Nancy Guthrie case. And speaking of World Cup, the World Cup challenges continued this time around. It not involving the ranch dressing, it involves tipping. Apparently, in some countries, they don't tip after you have a meal or have some beer, and this is causing some problems at the World Cup because people are eating and drinking and not leaving a tip. We're 12 degrees with rain showers. Again, our special weather statement is not in effect anymore, but we are expecting a prolonged rain event. Okay, so there is some good news here. This is a solid soaking. There's no doubt about it. 10 to 20 millimeters of rain over the next couple of days is a solid soaking. There is still going to be quite a bit of water, and good news is keeps the forest fire situation under control, greens things up nice. Hopefully, it just doesn't come at one time. It's kind of spread out. The sad news in the forecast is that we're not going to warm up. The endless spring continues. Things got discombobulated with Mother Nature. She gave us 2 weeks of summer in May, and now we're going to go back to spring, and then we'll have a fall summer. This happened a couple of years ago. So, hey, look at 20 is what we get. 20 degrees, 20, 20, 20, 20. What's the weather going to be like? 20, 20. The number for summer 2026 is 20. We will never see 30 again. Ever again. Just 20s. Which, you know what? If you're going to try and make everybody happy, I'd probably pick like 24. And so anyway, we've got rain showers in 19 today, rain again tomorrow. And Thursday, which I believe is Massey's grad, they will have some nice weather for pictures. But then rain again for the weekend. So, yeah, no shortage of moisture. A couple of things I'm trying to find the good in it. And I'm trying to find so my air conditioning bill is going to be bad, and my water bill will be a little bit better too, because I won't need to have any sprinklers going on the grass. And your flowers in your garden gets watered. Hey, with tomatoes at 45% jump, that's insanity. No kidding, inflation is scaring people. Anyway, welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker, and let's get going. Welcome. We are live streaming on TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitch, Facebook, all over the place to start the show. We move over to Twitch for hour 2. Also live streaming on TylerGlenShow.com. And so if you want to catch the second hour, it's for VIPs only. That's where you're going to find us. Also, a bit of housekeeping. There is a man with a long beard and a bushy mustache parked at the corner of 18th and Richmond in the Shoppers Mall parking lot. He is putting together a rather large boat. He started working on this yesterday. If you saw it, it is giant. It takes up the entire parking lot at the Shoppers Mall. He has put the word out asking for 2 of every animal. Now, if we can get somebody to bring 2 cows this morning, that'd be great. 2 horses. We need 2 chickens, 2 pigs, preferably male and female. I don't know what he's doing, but again, it's a big boat at the mall, and he wants 2 animals, 2 of every kind of animals. And he wants to get this going as soon as possible. He says it's rather important. He's under a tight deadline. Okay, let's see who we got to say good morning to in chat. Anybody in chat? I think we got a few people to say welcome aboard and hello. As we get things rolling this morning. Oh, my gosh. MJ is here this morning on Twitch. Holy cow. We have got Shauna and Gabriel on TikTok. Good morning to you. Good morning to Henry, who's back again on TikTok. MJ says it's Elizabeth and Olivia's 11th birthday today. We need the whole orchestra. Oh, we haven't seen you in a while, so you just came back for I just came for the birthday. Then I'm gonna disappear again, 'cause I don't like any of you anyways. Just kidding. We missed you, MJ. Welcome back. Okay. All right. She comes back to get the celebration. This is what she wants. See, this is what you got to give the people what they want. You got it, especially the kids. Elizabeth and Olivia, you can't see. You know what? I need to rethink the taco truck. Did you see my new taco truck? It's camouflage taco truck. I have to move it. It's too camouflage. You can't see it. I got it for Father's Day for my kiddos. Okay, so it's the Celebration Sombrero, and this is for Elizabeth and Olivia as you get set to celebrate the 11th year on this crazy planet we call Earth. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right, let's hear it for Elizabeth and Olivia celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday. Celebration sombrero. Celebration sombrero. Happy, get lots of cake. You get extra cake, extra ice cream. Extra cake, extra ice cream. Hi, Cam. Hi, Alex. Hi, Todd. Hi, Corey. All on TikTok. Patricia's here on Twitch. Janine's on Facebook. Rachel's on Facebook. Richard's on Facebook. So is Joan Gurr. Hello, Joan Gurr. Good morning. I see your little rainy emojis. Angela's here, too. Everyone be safe. KD4380 is here, too, on Twitch. Mixing it up. Graham is here on TikTok. Hello, Graham. Jody is over on Facebook. KD4380. Ange is here too. Everyone be safe. Have a wonderful day. Be safe in the water. Road Reverend is here too. He is over here on Twitch. And, of course, he wouldn't miss us. Nick is here too, along with Zumba Bernice and Tracy Roger. And this is all on Twitch, of course, along with Cindy and Tasha. Wishing happy birthday to the girls as well. Good morning to you, Tosh. First birthday for the girls that we are taking birthday sign pics under an umbrella. I was saying to Tracy, too, that normally grad season is pretty good for sunshine, for pictures. Like, I have been here for 26 years now, and in our town, and grad season is pretty reliable for sunshine at grad time. You know what I'm saying? But this year, nope. We may see two of our Brandon grads with pictures under umbrellas, actually, so you're not the only one. Kim Mulchick is here, and Kim is over on Facebook. Good morning, everyone. Rain, go away. Al is here, too. Al is over on Facebook. Gladys is over on TikTok. Good morning to you, Gladys. Alexandria is here, too, and so is Aaron. Al says, good morning. Wonder if Killarney, Medagosh area are getting some moisture to grow crops once we get some heat in July. Medagosh, Medagosh. On the Canadian side, we say Lake Medagosh. On the American side, they say Lake Medagoshi. I call it Lake Met. Then everybody's right. Plus, Al, we got the peace gardens there. That'll be good for the flowers. All this moisture. Oh, it's so pretty at the peace gardens. Brandy Thomas is here on Facebook. Good morning, all you wonderful, beautiful, and still sexy sun seekers. Isn't Brandy great? She's like a ray of sunshine on a rainy day. Nice to see you, Brandy. Thank you so much. Coco is here on TikTok. Megan's here on Facebook. Nick said, I just thought that they were making some real progress with the Chrysler rebuild. Oh, you didn't realize there was a boat being built? Well, that could have been the start of it, perhaps. Renee is here on Facebook. Hello, Renee. Lance is over on TikTok. Good morning to you. And we've got Michelle on Facebook. Cindy says she's good to help this man with his boat and 2 cows. She's got that. We need a cow and a bull. We also need a couple of pigs. MJ says, it's so busy in the mornings. It's so busy you can't put the TV on. Really? You can't put the TV and let Tyler just yak in the background. Really? You might just, it's a distraction, isn't it? You might just jump in. The content's too incredible. You'll stop what you're doing. Mom, we're late for school. Tyler's got something good to say. I got to stick around. I know how it is. I know. I'm adorable and addictable. Nick says I need to make that the work song. Quentin is here. Quentin is here. You put a huge smile on their face. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Enjoy your birthday. Again, remember, extra cake, extra ice cream today. Lillian is here on Facebook. Good morning. Good morning, Lillian. And Angela Damaris says happy cake day. Steve Gradwell is here as well this morning. Ah, yes. Ha, ha, ha. They watch YouTube in the mornings. That's where I live. I live on all of them. They're not going to get a happy birthday. I'm telling you, 12 is where I draw the line. That's it then. No more celebration sombrero. If you can't come over and see Uncle Ty for a couple of minutes on the YouTube, what am I doing? See, this is a guilt trip. This is, kids, happy birthday. Uncle Ty got you a present. And that present is a guilt trip wrapped in a nice bow. Everyone's talking about their cousins today. I'm related to this, but listen, you know who I want to know who you're related to if they won the lottery? That guy that won the 649 in Winnipeg, you related to him? Tell me. I should be. Bradley says, good morning. My cousin is Renee. Hey, I've got a cousin in chat too. Everyone's related. We're all the same family. We're all related, except when it comes to borrowing money. Then, just lend me cash. We're cousins. We go way back. You can lend me some money. Come on now. Couple bucks. Come on. You're good for it. Hey, thanks for dropping by. We're going to get into yesterday's good thing. Something good from yesterday that happened to you would be awesome. We call this the good thing. First, I got to let you know that we we'll be starting our next round of Gretchen Wilson giveaway tickets to see Gretchen Wilson July 3rd at Skydancer as part of the 4th of July celebration weekend. Now, July 1st, they're going to have a midway set up on the grounds, and that is going to be running until July the 5th. They have got all kinds of special activities and fun planned to celebrate the 4th of July and America's 250, not to mention the big Gretchen Wilson show, which is on a Friday night. Now, Saturday is the 4th of July. They're going to have a drone show. 500 drones, fireworks, music. Now, I don't have to mention there's food trucks there basically the entire weekend and beer gardens, and it is just going to be a mammoth, giant celebration. And now to win the tickets to Gretchen Wilson, all you're going to have to do is play a little contest we call Here for the Party. She's got a couple of big songs. I'm a redneck woman, and I'm here for the party. I want your bestie, your homie, your ride or die. You're just going to tell me who is in this picture, because you get 2 entries if you put a picture with it. 1 entry if you just name the person. Maybe you went to Country Fest with them. Maybe you saw Pink in Edmonton. Maybe you went to Rock in the Fields and the two of you got into trouble. I want to hear about it, and we're going to give you an opportunity to do that later today on the Facebook. That's what the old people call it, the Facebook. All right, okay. So be on the lookout for that. Also, it ends tomorrow, the first ever 100 mega sofa sale at Leon's Furniture Superstore. If you need a sofa, reclining sofas, fabric sofas, sectional sofas, leather sofas, you name it, they're on sale. My sofa in my living room is from Leon's. It's brown. We call it the baby. We love it. It's the best sofa we have ever had. Now, there is a problem with our sofa from Leon's. It causes sleep while watching your favorite television. You've all been there. Dad. You're missing the show. Dad. That's the only problem with it. Is there such a thing as too comfortable? There might be. There actually might be. It's that good. Yeah. So go and flop down on one of their comfy sofas at Leon's, 3635 Victoria Avenue. Check out their flyer at leons.ca. And you've always got time for Tim's. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. Big news for Dauphin, okay? Starting on Thursday in Dauphin, they deliver. Look at that. Whoa. Right to the workplace, right to the prison, right to the wherever it is you need your Tim's fix. To the hospital. Hello, I'm in the ER. I need a double stat. We're on our way. DoorDash Starting Thursday, you can order online at the Tim Hortons app and get it brought right to your door. Now in Brandon, we've been spoiled for a while. Have you seen the Poppin' Frozen Quenchers too? They've got like that pop rock candy on top of the whipped cream on top of your quencher. Holy man. Ooh, between the coffee and the sugar, you'll be able to spin into work, get everything done with a smile on your face. And don't forget, if you dance on up to the till between 2 and 10 p.m. each day at Tim Hortons in Brandon, until the 28th of June, you could be entered to win a $100 gift card just for shaking a little bit. Just do a little this, shake the shoulders a little bit, and saunter on up to the till. Say, hey, I did my dance. Can I have an entry, please? $100. $100 Tim Hortons gift card. Your name will go in that draw. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. You will find them in Brandon, Dauphin, Neepawa, Burden, and Moosomin. All right. So let's get into yesterday's good thing. Angela says there is such a thing as too comfortable. There is such a thing as too low. I have one chair where it's like it's comfortable and low, and I'm an old guy. I do the rock back and forth. I gotta get out of this chair. Let's try. Can I have a heave-ho, a 1 and a 2? Can I get some help out of my chair, please? Blessed Mama's here. Good morning. Good morning. Darren is here on TikTok again. Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, so yesterday's good thing. I made an amazing ham soup yesterday because it's a soup kind of day, and it was a huge hit. It was a huge hit. And Tosh made some shrimp for her best friend. Very nice. A birthday lunch. There was some ham there, looks like, too, and some shrimp. Very nice. Oh, I was going to say, that was pretty professional. You took her out. And I have my daughter's grade 8 graduation. And she's got a lot of other stuff going on. But anyway, it was a birthday celebration. Good to see. Cindy says, GT took the camper up to Country Fest and got it all set up before the... Oh, look at this. This really is the calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. The Country Fest storm. Jelly Roll did a shout-out yesterday. Did you see that? Jelly Roll said, hey, Dolphin, looking forward to singing with you on Saturday. Can't wait to see. People went crazy. Oh, boy, guys, you've got to go see Jelly Roll. All the women in, like, Canada who have a crush on Jelly Roll. I'm hearing reports that women are flying in and buying weekend pass. You can't get day passes anymore. So I'm hearing that they're flying in from around the country to be in the front row at Jelly Roll because he's on the market again. So they're flying into Winnipeg, renting cars, driving out to Dauphin. They're buying weekend passes, which, correct me if I'm wrong, are like $300 or $400 just for one show, just to be in the front row so that they could possibly get the eye of Jelly Roll, who is now single. Look at me. Look at my assets. I've got assets, Jelly. Jelly, you've lost all that weight. You're so handsome. So, guys, be on the lookout because not all of them can go home from the fair with the teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are going to go home from the fair with the little prize. You could be that little prize, the little trinket. Country Fest. Country Fest. Yeah, so there will be mayhem. This is, I can't get over this. I just like looking at this picture. It's so calm, cool, collected. And it will be friggin' packed. Music, beer cans. Should do it before and after, like right from that angle. If you could take an after shot of this, oh, the garbage. The garbage alone, the recycling of the beer cans laying all over the place. Oh, my God. I believe the lineup should start either today or tomorrow out onto the number 10. It happens every year. Everybody gets lined up. Is that happening, Cindy? When does that normally happen? Is that today or tomorrow, or has it already started? But the festival officially kicks off on Thursday in Dauphin. Jelly Roll is the headliner. Ryan is here. Well, another one out of the witness protection program decides to say hello and not be a stranger. Ryan says, I'll be bartending at the Country Fest Upper Bar beside the co-op. Oh, be careful. There it will be Cougarville on Saturday night with Jelly Roll. Yay. You got to be careful, man. Molly's here. Good morning. Cindy says, I'll take another pick today when I get up there. And you know what? I would like one when it's done, because it's a disaster. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's crazy. What a crazy place. And if you've never gone before, as I said to my kids when they went to it, my daughter's turning the corner now. She's going to have to move from like the tent camping party up to the old people camp. She's like in close to her, mid-20s. It's a young person's game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You have to be trained. It's a lot of day drinking, boy. Greg is here. Good morning, Greg. Gates open at 9 a.m. on Thursday. But the lineup, when does the lineup is usually before, and may even be there now. I'm not sure. I know that RCMP are not a fan of that because they don't want people on that number 10 highway. It can cause some traffic tie-ups, but usually it's pretty good. Ryan says Wednesday, so that'll be tomorrow. Lineup will go tomorrow, so we'll watch for that. Yesterday's good thing. What other good stuff happened? GT for Molly did reps with dumbbells and sit-ups. Oh, I remember sit-ups. Oh, my gosh. Is that where you're laying down 1 second and then all of a second the doorbell rings and you have to kind of pull yourself up off the floor? You go, whoa, what was that? Do I have a stomach? I have a stomach. Oh, that hurt. I remember sit-ups. Bing bong. Oh, up off the floor. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, I'm so old. Yeah, it's an awful mess after, especially in lower camping. Rockfest is not like that at all. I don't believe you. I think you could probably and it's not the organizer's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's a big party. It's the same thing after you had the 35th anniversary super celebration extravaganza and had half the province of Manitoba there on the weekend, and it's a 35th anniversary. There was, $500 in empties to take back. That's a party, man. That's a party. Cindy said, there are 3 campers. Okay, Ryan, look at the lineup has begun. See, I knew it's not my first rodeo. It's not my first. The lineup has started. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup. The festival doesn't start until Thursday at 9 a.m. and the lineup has begun. Here we go. Country Fest is underway. That's a good thing, too. Can you imagine sitting there waiting in the rain? You got to be dedicated, man. That is some serious dedication. Molly says, yep, I'm sick of being out of shape. Listen, you're in better shape than me. Way better. You are light years ahead. You are the Suzanne Summers to my Jabba the Hutt. Oh, look, you are my father. No, that's not how that goes. Anyway, it's craziness because it's soggy, and we're going to go to the beach, and we're going to get on with our show here today, including an update, again, on the Nancy Guthrie case. We've got the latest on that. And the Canada Strong Pass, there's some freebies in your life, and you're going to need it because tomatoes, I'm sorry, up 45%. One of the other things we're following this morning is inflation. It's starting to scare people. It goes from being concerned about what the hell is going on to like, oh my God, 45% increase in the price of tomatoes. My pico! My pico! I need to get a garden going stat, man. Oh, thank God my dad's got some tomatoes and dad plant more tomatoes. Beach break. Back in a second. Feel the ocean breeze, let your spirit fly. Every dream gets closer when you reach for the sky. Everybody smiling, everybody feeling free. Good vibes rolling in like waves across the sea. Take a deep breath, let your worries disappear. The best day of your life could be starting right here. Hands up high, let the sun shine in. Every new morning is a chance to win. No looking back, we're moving ahead. Fill your heart with hope instead. Good morning, sun seekers. Come alive and shine today. Morning, sun seekers. Let's send those clouds away. Make today great, celebrate. Bring your smile and don't be late. Good morning, sun seekers. Come on, everybody, make today great. Whoa! Good morning, sun seekers. Let's go. Take that chance you've been waiting for. Open up another door. Small steps forward, turn into miles. Success begins with simple smiles. Friends together underneath the sun, making memories, having fun. The future's bright, the road is clear. Your moment to shine is here. Hands up high, let the sun shine in. Every new morning is a chance to win. No looking back, we're moving ahead. Fill your heart with hope instead. Good morning, sun seekers. Come alive and shine today. Morning, sun seekers. Let's send those clouds away. Make today great, celebrate. Bring a smile and don't be late. Good morning, sun seekers. Come on, everybody, make today great. The world is waiting. No hesitating. Dream it, do it. Make it real every All right, sun seekers. new day. That is the coast of Florida this morning. That's a live shot
Morning, sun seekers.
where they've got some sunshine, that Florida sunshine. Oh, are we going to see sun again? Maybe someday.
Every moment's yours to
We have got rain showers that have invaded the area, and it's going to be like this for the next couple of days. Now, the good news is that the weather statement, the special weather statement that said that we are going to be, have overland flooding and things are going to be nasty and so on and so forth, that is likely not going to happen. We are going to have a significant rain event, but it's not going to be there's no watches, there's no warnings, is I guess what I'm trying to say. But it is going to be soggy. It doesn't mean that we aren't going to have a significant amount of rain, because we are. 10 to 20 millimeters. Look at the radar there. You can see these big green blobs, and they're going to continue for the next couple of days, actually. We'll have rain showers in 19 today. Rain continues tonight. It's just, a nice slow soaking. Hey, we can all handle that, right? It greens up the gardens and the flowers. We can handle that. It'd be nice if it was just a little bit warmer. 19 tomorrow, and Thursday sunshine 22. Crocus Plains graduation today. Tomorrow, it's kind of a 50-50 split on whether Nealon will see any kind of sunshine for their grad pictures. Massey probably will see some sun. And actually, kind of a nice day for grad on Thursday with a high of 22. For most kids in Manitoba, the school year ends on Friday with a mix of sun and cloud in 21. However, Brandon School Division, kind of an outlier. They'll be back at school. They have to get back into class on Monday just to come back to say goodbye. Talk about nothing getting done on Monday. But it is what it is. They'll have their last day, and then they'll have a quick day off before Canada Day holiday, and we will really get into those summer days and nights. Summer will officially begin. Update on the Nancy Guthrie case. There's new information this morning regarding the notes that were circulating during the first part of the investigation. They are releasing more information, and it's not good. It does look like Nancy is no longer with us, and her daughter, Savannah, who is a TV star in the States, is also saying a little bit more. This is interesting. I want to know what you think about this.
Reporting new details about one of two notes sent to media outlets regarding Nancy Guthrie's abduction. According to three people familiar with the matter, the second note indicated the 84-year-old had died. It did not contain an apology or any request for payment for the release of her body. After that note was sent, Savannah and her siblings posted this message.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Something
That note
seems
was sent
weird.
just days after media outlets received an alleged ransom note saying Nancy was safe and demanding cryptocurrency in exchange for her release. Investigators involved in the case believe the notes are potentially credible, a sentiment shared by Savannah.
There are a lot of different notes, I think, that came, and I think most of them, it's my understanding, are not real. I believe the two notes that we received, that we responded to, I tend to believe those are real.
Months later, investigators are still trying to identify this masked man seen on Nancy's Nest camera the night she was taken. The Pima County Sheriff's Office says Google, which owns Nest, has retrieved hundreds of other images from cameras around her house, but nothing more showing anything suspicious.
Jeez.
And Liz Kreutz joins us now live in studio. So, Liz, of course, our thoughts and prayers are still with Savannah and her family. The big question tonight, what does this mean for the investigation now?
Well, unfortunately, Tom, not much. Bottom line, this case is still unsolved. There's been no major break in this case, no new developments. The family, Savannah says they are still in agony, hoping for answers. They are still asking the public for help. And remember, there is still that $1 million reward they're offering for any information that leads to Nancy.
And TMZ, I don't know if TMZ is being contradictory or they are kind of backing up the release of this new information. TMZ is saying that the ransom note did not say she was dead. Contrary to reports circulating online, these new reports from NBC, it did not contain an apology or revelation that she was dead. I don't even know who to believe anymore. Like, this is nuts. And there's something else. TMZ received close to a dozen emails from a man claiming he knew both the identity of the kidnappers and the location of Nancy. The initial email he sent, just days after the kidnapping, said he would provide information in return for some Bitcoin, but he wanted to stress that he wasn't the kidnapper. The next day, he sent another email saying time is no longer of the essence, meaning she was probably gone. The man continued to send emails saying the kidnappers took Nancy to Mexico. He said he needed the money because he'd have to go underground for fear of retribution. He was also concerned authorities might try and link him to the kidnapping. But so much of this doesn't make any sense. And why is there conflicting information? Molly says that she feels that you think Savannah abducted her own mom? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't help but get the sense that she knows more than she's saying. Yeah, you feel the same. Yeah, I get that sense too. I don't know if I'd go quite that far to say that she was involved, but I don't know. It is really bizarre. And, I don't know. I guess we all have to kind of put ourselves in the shoes of somebody who has lost probably the most important person in her life next to her spouse and children is her parent. And, she went back to work and I thought, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. And I am not on national TV, and I would think that she is worth so much money. She could have easily taking the time. I would stop at nothing. I don't know. I would stop at nothing. I'd go berserk. I don't even know if I'd be able to be on camera months later like she did to talk about it. However, Blessed Mama says, I thought the interview she did looks and sounds real. It's great acting if it's not real. It's very sad. I can't imagine. Well, hopefully there's a break in the case soon so that the family can at least have some peace. My God. News on the Canada Pass. We need freebies. We love freebies. We love freebies. Oh, Trev's over on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Trev. Up for some freebies? Of course you are. The Canada Strong Pass is back. Canada Strong. We get free stuff. What do we get? Okay, let's have a look.
The Canada Strong Pass is back for the busy summer travel season. The pass also includes a discount on camping fees and Via Rail tickets. Alberta is participating in the program, which means free admission to provincial museums and historic sites for children 17 and under. Those 18 to 24 pay half price. There's no need to sign up and no physical or virtual pass is required. The pass is good starting today until September 7th.
Yeah. So what do we get for free? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get for free? It's mainly aimed at young people. So if you have kids, this is really a good news story. So as was mentioned, it's in effect starting now until September the 7th. You don't have to sign up for anything. There's no subscription for the Canada Strong Pass. Probably the biggest thing for everybody is Parks Canada. This is like Riding Mountain National Park, free admission for everybody. That's going to save you some dough, and it gets people up to Clear Lake. So you heard correctly. National parks, national historic sites, marine parks, free admission regardless of age. And if you want to camp up at Riding Mountain National Park, 25% off camping and overnight stays. At museums, kids and teens 17 and under get in for free. If you're between 18 and 24, you get 50% off. And as was mentioned, via rail, kids 17 and under get to travel on the rail for free when they're accompanied by an adult. And I've been told that the ticket prices are quite reasonable, so it might be a chance for you to get on over to Via Rail and jump on a train. Kids get to go for free. And if they're young people, ages 18 to 24, you immediately get 25% off all fares. So, yeah. No pass, card, or code required. Discounts apply during the program dates. Some reservations, tours, or special experiences may still have additional fees. But there you go. Canada Strong Pass is back for another year. So free admission to Riding Mountain National Park is probably the big deal. And all kinds of freebies for young people, which is good because they can't afford to eat. This is getting scary. New inflation numbers came out yesterday, and it is up the highest inflation numbers we've seen since 2023. And what was really shocking was fruit and vegetables. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting to the scary stage of the inflation ride here, because fruit and vegetables are not a luxury item. Tomatoes now are a luxury item. Making your pico, making tomato sauce. Thank God we're into gardening season. If you haven't put the garden in, oh my God, get a garden in as quick as you can, because fresh food prices are out of control. Tomatoes up 45%.
Inflation is up in Canada again. The overall rate, 3.2%. But vegetables, 9% higher in May versus the year before. Take tomatoes, which this pizza place buys daily. But prices aren't what they used to be.
It'd be like $5 or $4 or $6 maximum. And it was $25. I looked at the teller and I told her, like, what is this? Like, it's not us.
It's not a one-off. Tomato prices shot up 45% in May. Statistics Canada pointed to bad weather and fewer tomato crops being planted due to tariff threats.
Okay, wait a second, though. Okay. But what about us? And I'm sorry for folks that might be lurking in from other parts of Canada or other parts of the world. I thought Dauphin just built a kick-ass greenhouse up there to grow tomatoes for the world. and it's in this giant greenhouse, and I thought we were all going to have cheap tomatoes until the end of days. Did it go broke? Is it still operating? Does anybody know what the situation is with the giant greenhouse in Dauphin? Because we should have endless tomatoes in this part of the world. It should not be going up by this much.
Plus, fresh vegetables cost money to move quickly.
The transportation represents about 3.5% of the retail price of food. For vegetables, that's much higher. They're less processed. They're coming from further away. So we're probably looking at something closer to 10 to 15%.
Okay, so if you understood that guy, he said that transportation costs factor into the price of food, but Mark Carney said it didn't. So why am I getting two stories? Because we've put carbon tax on all kinds of things, okay? And so they're saying, don't worry, Canadians, don't worry about because it doesn't affect the price of food. Yet I'm confused. Someone's lying to me, and all I know is my pico costs more and I'm not happy. Cindy says, can confirm that the tomato greenhouse is still in operation, but not quite sure why expensive. Well, maybe it's like oil. Maybe it's market-driven where, hey, listen, if you can get it for your tomatoes, then why not charge it, I guess, maybe?
So increasing fuel prices are a factor too. Gasoline itself jumped so much, it pulled inflation across the board up by an entire percentage point.
There will likely be further price increases for energy-intensive goods and services. You look at things like airfares, travel tours. We saw some big increases in inflation for those products in May.
Without a fall in some housing costs, inflation could have been higher. But rising costs for groceries and energy still have many feeling worse off.
When people go to gas up their cars or, start to see the impact on their purchasing power, then that starts to set off essentially inflation expectations.
Those expectations are watched by the Bank of Canada. Outside of energy and food, most inflation was within the targets for the bank, which sets interest rates. But back at the pizza shop, not a lot of options.
A tomato bag costs you $25. It's still too much.
Tomatoes.
Inflation or not, he won't make a pizza without tomatoes.
Oh, that pizza looked good. Fresh tomatoes on it. Oh, my gosh. And for what it's worth, Manitoba has the worst inflation of all of Canada all of a sudden. So, and as always, governments are quick to say, not our fault. No, don't look at us. Don't look at us. We're doing everything we can to make it better. Manitoba government coincidentally released this big report that said that they have investigated into how they can bring food prices down, and it is riveting. No, I wish that, it's unfortunate that politicians can't be honest. I wish they could. You remember that show with Jim Carrey, Liar, Liar? Where he just blurts out, "Oh, they got to remake that movie." Where he's in the elevator with that good-looking lady, and she's she's just like a smoke show. And he gets in the elevator and he goes, "Hello," and she's like, "Hi." And he goes, you're new. And she goes, "Oh, and everybody loves me. I just started this new job." And he blurts out, "It's because you're hot." And then he covers his mouth. Politicians should be able to just tell the truth. They can't control it. There's some levers that they can control, but the ones that they can control means less money for the government. So they don't want to bite off their own fingers, essentially. If they reduce the gas tax, that's less for them. It's somebody else's fault. Patricia Ann says that greenhouse could be shipping stuff out of Canada, too. I bet we don't eat tomatoes from here. We eat tomatoes from elsewhere. It's entirely possible. It happens all the time when you go to the store and see things that are cheap. It's wild when, it'll be the holidays, for example, Easter or Thanksgiving or something, and hams are on for like 99 cents a pound. And you go to the store and you go, "Whoa, look at this beautiful ham, not in a product of USA." You're like, "Whoa, wait a second. Whoa. Not that I'm not part of the elbows up crowd, but wait a second here. I do know this. I have a maple leaf pork plant right in my damn backyard. We have so many pig farmers here. What the hell are we doing selling a ham for 99? And that's got to be trucked in. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's happening right now. Shipping things away, importing them in, and they cost so much. Alana wants to know how much the Manitoba study cost. Oh, there was another. So here's what the Manitoba government decided that they want to do to make food prices cheaper. They want to have mandatory unit pricing. Now, a lot of stores you shop at already do that. What does that mean exactly? So unit pricing takes your price for something, and then what it does is it gives you the price based on a measurement. What's common is 100 grams. So, for example, if you go to buy a box of cookies, it's going to give you your price for the cookies, and then it's going to give you the cost per 100 grams so that you can compare your Oreo cookies against, say, store brand cookies, and not just the price and the packaging, but price per 100 grams, which is handy, which is more accurate, and it's more transparent. There's nothing wrong with mandatory unit pricing, except most are doing it already. It's kind of like saying, you know what we can do to get grocery prices down? Have those stores open on Sunday. They're kind of doing that already. They're kind of open. So it's good, but it's same thing. And so they had two huge recommendations. That's number one. The second one is not even outside of Winnipeg. It's they need a downtown Winnipeg food store because that will lower grocery. Okay, well, I don't know what that has to do with Manitoba's food prices. And I think there's bigger fish to fry there, considering a 55-year-old was randomly stabbed and died in downtown Winnipeg last Thursday. Like a random. That's bad. Very scary. It's bad when you've got violence anywhere. But when it's random, that means I could be walking to my dentist downtown and all of a sudden, oh, I got a tummy ache. Uh-oh. I'm leaking. I don't feel so good. Down for the... I'm not going to downtown Winnipeg anymore. That's it. I'm out. No way. No way. I'm a 55-year-old male. I don't need to be a pincushion for nobody. Holy crikeys. Anywho, maybe they'll get a Judy has a... That's hilarious. I get the sarcasm in your question. Was it at least a Canadian company that did the study? I don't know. None of these studies. I love governments. Let's do studies. And just tell the truth. Tell the truth. The levers we can pull will cost us tax dollars, and we love your tax dollars. See, that's why I could never be a politician. I would never lie, and people would be furious. And the government would be broke. Anyway, I don't know. This 45% for tomatoes is insanity. That is just insanity. But thankfully, we'll have some good deals for you. Maybe, do we have do they even sell pineapples? I think we'll have some pineapple drinks. Customer Appreciation Day. Look at this good-looking guy. Is this Brad Pitt in the middle of Randy and Michelle? No, it's Tom Cruise. Oh, my God. It's a swimsuit model of some kind. He's amazing. This guy is so good-looking. God, I love him. Wait a second. He looks vaguely familiar. I'm going to be on location 2 till 4 Friday at Headley's Health at the Beach Party Customer Appreciation Day. Special guest announcement. How adorable are Randy and Michelle? They're making me feel like a movie star. They're adorable. They'll make you feel like a movie star, too, because they're fantastic people, and their whole purpose in life is to make people feel better. Because we've all got aches and pains. It feels like the older we get, the more the aches and pains settle in. And Headley's Health Hut is all about supplements, vitamins. They've got remedies for virtually anything that ails you. And in fact, I have about a half a dozen products that I take on a regular basis that come from Headley's Health Hut. I can't wait to share those with you on Friday. I call them Tyler's Favorite Things. Now, you may not even suffer from some of the stuff that I do, or you may not be interested in it, but it may be interesting just to see what I take from Headley's Health Hut because they have such an assortment of products. Gluten-free, sugar-free, mocktails. I love their mocktails, and I'm in love with their Ghost drinks. They sell Ghost drinks probably cheaper than anybody else in Brandon. Please don't buy them all because I get them there. Just, You know, when you tell people about a deal and then you go and the fridge is empty. Please don't buy all their Ghost drinks. Or Randy, stock some more. Because they're cheaper than you're going to find them. I couldn't believe how people are charging $6 and $7 per can. Forget it. Go see Headley's Health Hut. 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And then go see Curtis and the crew at Kuiper's Family Bakery, where you'll see Tyler's favorite. You know that the pizza buns are made with Manitoba pepperoni. In fact, the meats in their buns all they're locally homegrown. You get a sausage roll from Kuiper's Family Bakery. That is Manitoba pork right in there. Manitoba pork. It is all homegrown. It is all fresh and delicious at Kuiper's Family Bakery, from the pizza buns to the sausage rolls, tarts, cookies, white bread, rye bread, any kind of bread, focaccia bread, garlic toast for your steaks. Find it at Kuiper's Family Bakery, 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasty's. And at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, get an oil change, get your vehicle ready for summertime with an oil change at Murray Certified Service Express. 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Get a coffee real quick up at Allison's, and by the time you get halfway through it, they're going to text you on your phone, say your car's done. You finish up your coffee, you're on your way. It's that quick, that easy. Murray GM in Brandon, 1500 Richmond Avenue. We all have words that are a little bit difficult to pronounce. Mine is gyro. I literally do. I'll have a gyro hero sandwich at this Greek restaurant, please. Worcestershire sauce. Janine's is linoleum. Ryan says he has problems with Massachusetts. Fern says ambulance. Lena's trying to help me. Wash your sister sauce. Wash your sister sauce. Wash your sister sauce. Wash your sister sauce? Wash your sister sauce? Melissa says dish soap. Tina's is disclosure. Scott's is aluminum. Aluminum. That sounds like a song. Apparently the internet has a hard time with Nanaimo cookies. Nanaimo bars.
Clearly,
Nanaimo,
a bunch of folks who have...
Yeah, Nanaimo is, I didn't realize that Nanaimo was that hard to say, but very similar to the ranch discovery of the World Cup people. The world is discovering Nanaimo bars, and they're taking to TikTok and other social media to talk about them, but they can't get it blurted out. They can't blurt out the word.
Namo.
Nanaimo, no.
Namito cookie.
Nanimo bar.
Now, this is the mayor of Nanaimo, BC on the right, Mayor Leonard Krogh. And his reaction to this video is hilarious. He is disappointed they can't say Nanaimo correctly.
Namo.
Nanaimo, no.
Namito cookie.
Nanimo bar.
Nanaimo.
Naomi bar cookie. I think it's like a country, I think.
Canadian Naomi cookie.
Clearly, a bunch of folks who have no idea where Nanaimo is, have no idea what Nanaimo bar is, making fools of themselves, trying to pronounce what most of us here in the West Coast know is a pretty commonly known, well-known, respected name. Listen carefully, everyone. It is Nanaimo. Nanaimo. I would hope that people would just figure out how to pronounce Nanaimo, recognize the right recipe, and stick to the facts. It was presented at the dinner in Washington, D.C. when our former Prime Minister hosted the Obamas, for heaven's sakes. It deserves respect.
Oh, that's the Nanaimo bar. Oh, my God. And they are like my favorite Canadian treat. The butter tart is pretty close, but I don't know, Nanaimo bars. That's the only way I knew it was I fell in love with the Nanaimo bars.
So this is how y'all doing it in Canada.
In Canada. This is how y'all do it up there in Canada. Holy shit.
Disturbing, obviously, but I must say, as much as they look like interesting desserts, there's nothing like the real thing.
Oh, yeah, there she be, the Nanaimo bars. You think Nanaimo is hard to pronounce? Don't visit Winnipeg and stumble upon the highway formerly known as Bishop Grandin. That's one I can't get. When I'm in the city, I'm like, we call it Obi-Wan. I try to be, but that's the nickname we have for it. Are you going to Obi-Wan, like the Obi-Wan Kenobi? Because it's a long word I can't pronounce, can't get it. Some of them are just too hard. It's like Worcestershire sauce. Somebody tried to help me with Worcestershire, but I can't get it. Yeah. Anyway, we got to move on over to Twitch. Show continues. VIPs only. We're going to move over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. If you want to lurk but not comment, you can watch the show at TylerGlenShow.com. There's a video window there for you to do so, should you so choose. And again, there's an audio version of the show available in podcast form at TylerGlenShow.com or wherever you get your podcast. Stay dry, guys. That might be hard to do on a day like today. VIP hour is about to begin. Have an awesome day. And we shall see you again for a hump day tomorrow. Thank you, TikTok and X. We are moving on over. Stewie on Family Guy. Tracy says, I can't pronounce Toad either. That road. Yeah, it's too hard. I will always call it Bishop Grand. Bishop Grand? Yeah. No. See, and it's too hard. It's too hard. And the thing is we live in a green light, red light world. That's just why Nanaimo. People can't even get Nanaimo right. Anyway, we've got a rip. Thank you, YouTube.